Yesterday, leaders and citizens gathered at the Waldorf Astoria in Washington, D.C. for the first Make America Healthy Again summit. This event brought together a diverse array of voices, from policymakers and health professionals to community activists and everyday citizens, all united by a common goal. This wasn't just another conference, it marked the start of a movement to rethink health in America. The energy in the room was palpable as keynote speakers shared their visions for a healthier future. Our mission: make nutritious food accessible, clean up our environment, and create sustainable communities. Volunteers showcased initiatives like community gardens and environmental cleanups, emphasizing the importance of grassroots efforts, and preserve our land for future generations. We envision a future where children can play in lush parks, families can hike in protected forests, and our farmlands remain fertile and productive. Chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease are preventable, and we're committed to tackling these issues head-on. Health professionals discussed innovative approaches to prevention and management, and were determined to address their root causes. Panels and group discussions delved into the social determinants of health, exploring how factors like education, housing, and income impact well-being. Experts and advocates discussed supporting farmers, improving our food supply, and ensuring that everyone has access to fresh, nutritious food. The role of local farmers and sustainable agriculture was highlighted as crucial to this mission, and empowering families to make healthier choices. Nutritionists and health educators provided practical advice on how families can incorporate healthy eating into their daily lives. Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr. spoke passionately about shifting from treating sickness to building wellness. His speech underscored the need for a proactive approach to health, focusing on prevention and well-being. His leadership is helping us prioritize health at the highest levels. By fostering collaboration among public health leaders, we can create policies that support a healthier nation. As Vice President, and as someone shaped by these issues, I promise that the struggles of forgotten communities are finally being heard. Vice President J.D. Vance shared personal stories and emphasized the importance of addressing health disparities in underserved areas. This summit is our commitment to building a healthier, more resilient America for all. Together we can create a future where every community thrives and every individual has the opportunity to lead a healthy, fulfilling life. I describe President Trump as a bulldozer in public health policy, a force breaking through decades of bureaucratic stagnation. He's unafraid to challenge powerful interests, from pharmaceutical giants to outdated dietary guidelines. Trump's approach isn't about noise, it's about questioning everything and demanding real change. Critics prefer slow, incremental fixes, but that's failed millions suffering from chronic illness and environmental harm. For struggling families and farmers, Trump's willingness to fight is exactly what's needed. He takes the heat, endures criticism, and clears the path for new solutions. The old ways aren't working, and we can't wait any longer. Trump's courage has made conversations like Maha possible. That's why I'm optimistic we can truly make America healthy again. President Trump bulldozes the Overton window, the boundaries of acceptable debate, every day. He ignores what elites say is mainstream and focuses on what matters to Americans. By shattering these boundaries, he's brought issues like public health failures and food safety into the national spotlight. For years, questioning official guidelines or environmental toxins was dismissed as fringe. Now, honest debate is possible, and new voices are empowered to offer solutions. The American people, not gatekeepers, should decide which ideas matter. This is how we'll build a healthier, more prosperous nation. Defending scientific inquiry is central to our mission, especially as critics try to silence HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. In a time when public trust in science is more important than ever, we must remember that open discussion and rigorous debate are the lifeblood of progress. Secretary Kennedy's willingness to ask difficult questions and challenge established narratives is not a threat to science. It is a vital part of it. When we allow space for honest inquiry, we create an environment where innovation can flourish and truth can emerge. Dismissing dissent as conspiracy is a tactic to avoid real debate, not win it. Labeling alternative viewpoints as dangerous or fringe only serves to stifle the very conversations that could lead to breakthroughs. Healthy skepticism is not the enemy of science, it is its engine. When we shut down debate, we risk missing out on new discoveries and better solutions. True science is never settled, it thrives on questioning and testing. Every hypothesis must withstand scrutiny and every theory should be open to revision. The scientific method is built on the idea that knowledge evolves and that today's answers may be tomorrow's questions. This process of constant inquiry is what drives humanity forward. History's greatest breakthroughs came from those who challenged consensus. From Galileo to Marie Curie, the pioneers who dared to question the status quo changed the world. Their courage to speak out, even in the face of opposition, paved the way for progress that benefits us all. We honor their legacy by encouraging open minds and fearless inquiry. Recent years have shown that skepticism is a virtue, not a vice. In a rapidly changing world, asking tough questions and demanding evidence is essential for making informed decisions. It is through skepticism that we separate fact from fiction and ensure that our policies are grounded in reality, not ideology. We must demand transparency and ask tough questions of our public health officials. Accountability is the cornerstone of trust, and only by insisting on openness can we build confidence in our institutions. When officials are willing to engage with the public and address concerns directly, everyone benefits. Secretary Kennedy's right to present his findings is essential, even when they challenge prevailing wisdom. Suppressing his voice or the voices of others who question the mainstream undermines the very foundation of democracy and scientific progress. We must protect the freedom to explore new ideas, even when they make us uncomfortable. Open debate strengthens science and democracy. When people from all backgrounds can share their perspectives and challenge each other's assumptions, we all grow wiser. This spirit of collaboration and respectful disagreement is what makes our society resilient and innovative. Silencing dissent reveals weakness, not strength. It signals a fear of scrutiny and a lack of confidence in one's own arguments. True leaders welcome questions and are not afraid to defend their positions in the light of day. Our administration trusts Americans to hear all sides and decide for themselves. We believe in the wisdom of the people and the power of open dialogue. By fostering a culture of transparency, curiosity, and respect, we ensure that science and democracy remain strong for generations to come. When I talk about making America healthy, I think of Appalachia, a region failed by our public health system. Premature deaths and chronic disease rates are heartbreakingly high, rooted in economic hardship and environmental pollution. Food deserts and toxic legacies from industry have created a perfect storm for illness. Public health institutions have often ignored or patronized these communities, deepening distrust. The opioid epidemic is a symptom of deeper despair and neglect. This isn't just about clinics. It's about restoring dignity and hope. Appalachia's struggles are personal to me, and our administration is determined to right these wrongs. We owe the region more than empty promises. My connection to this issue is deeply personal. I'm a product of Appalachia, born and raised in the shadow of these ancient mountains. The rolling hills and winding rivers are more than just scenery to me. They are the backdrop of my childhood, the place where my roots run deep. Every memory I have is colored by the spirit of this land, and every value I hold was shaped by the people who call it home. I was raised by a family shaped by its struggles and resilience. My parents and grandparents taught me the meaning of hard work, sacrifice, and community. They faced adversity with quiet strength, always finding ways to support one another, even when times were tough. Their stories are woven into the fabric of who I am. I've seen firsthand the toll of poor nutrition, hard labor, and inadequate health care. I remember neighbors who worked themselves to the bone in the mines, only to come home exhausted and in pain. I watched families struggle to put healthy food on the table, and I saw loved ones wait too long for medical care that should have been a basic right. My grandmother, Mama, was the anchor of our family, a woman whose wisdom and warmth held us together. She was the storyteller, the caretaker, and the heart of our home. Her laughter filled our kitchen, and her hands were always busy making sure everyone was cared for. but her health battles reflected the region's challenges. She suffered from illnesses that could have been prevented or treated if only she'd had better access to care. She deserved better, and her struggles are a reminder of the injustice faced by so many in our community. As do all in Appalachia. Every person here, from the youngest child to the oldest elder, deserves dignity, respect, and a real chance at a healthy life. Our communities are filled with people who work hard, love deeply, and look out for one another. My anger at the region's neglect fuels my determination to fight for its people. I refuse to accept that our voices should go unheard, or that our needs should be ignored. The frustration I feel is matched only by my hope for change and my commitment to making it happen. Generations of failed leadership have left Appalachia behind, but that ends now. We have been overlooked for too long, our towns forgotten, and our infrastructure crumbling. It's time to demand better and to hold those in power accountable for the promises they've made and broken. The people who built this country deserve a fair shot at health and opportunity. Our farmers, miners, teachers, and craftspeople have given so much, and it's time they receive the support and respect they've earned. My story is their story, and their dreams are my dreams. I carry the lessons of my upbringing with me every day, and I am proud to stand with my community. I carry their voices to Washington, determined to make sure they are heard in the halls of power. I will not rest until real change comes to our region. We must finally deliver on the promise of a better life. For my family, for yours, and for every generation yet to come. Despite hardship, Appalachians are among the most generous and patriotic Americans. Their story is one of service and sacrifice, filling military ranks even when they had little. Community spirit runs deep, neighbors rebuild homes, churches support families, and mutual aid is a way of life. Appalachia gives much, even when it receives little. The region's pride, faith, and unity are its greatest strengths. People aren't asking for handouts, just a fair chance at opportunity. Their patriotism is a debt this nation must honor. I'm committed to repaying that debt. My promise is simple. Appalachia deserves better, healthier lives. For too long, they've been forgotten by leaders who offer empty promises. That ends now. Appalachia's needs are at the forefront of our agenda. We'll restore dignity and hope, not just deliver resources. Economic opportunity, infrastructure, and health are our priorities. The MAHA initiative will fight food deserts, clean up pollution, and support addiction recovery. We're not managing decline. We're sparking a renaissance. As someone with mountain roots, I'll ensure Washington keeps its promises. Appalachia is strong and proud. They deserve a government on their side. The MAHA Summit launched a national movement for health, vitality, and unity. Good nutrition, a clean environment, and open debate benefit every American. We must challenge the status quo, support real farmers, and hold polluters accountable. Appalachia's crisis is a warning for the nation. Neglect leads to suffering. By lifting up forgotten regions, we help everyone. This is a long-term fight, but we've begun the journey. With bold leadership and a growing movement, we'll build a nation where all can thrive. We won't rest until every American has the chance for a healthy, prosperous life.